this a second time because all my audio got fucked on the first one. Totally not doing that. I'm so fucking heated. God fucking damn it. What is up, gamers and gamerettes? First of all, welcome, you and yours, to Late Night AskBillTV. On today's episode, you may have already seen it from the title. It's a video about motivation. You know what? I'm making a whole ass new character. We are going to literally save this character. I'm gonna play through the entire game throughout this fucking series, and it's gonna be terrible, but I'm doing it anyway. But ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about motivation. I'm totally motivated to play as the deprived and fuck myself over. Actually, no, I'm gonna start level 1. We're gonna start level 1. That's what we're gonna do. That's my motivation. I'm gonna fucking kill myself over these dumbass jokes. Actually, no, I'm gonna kill God. Saying that I'm gonna kill myself is just a very negative thought, and I'm just totally stealing Liz's thing of I'm gonna kill God now instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, because it's not that deep. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to talk about motivation. Yeah, this is a serious topic. This is a series, right, in which I am going to hold on. I had to fix the audio. This is a series in which I am going to just talk about whatever the fuck I feel like today, on the day that I'm recording this. It is definitely a late night for me. It's like 11:30 p.m. on a Wednesday night, just sitting here chilling, talking. And you know what I'm feeling right now, boys? I'm feeling motivated. Motivation. That one J. Cole song. It's a good song, by the way. So yeah, do you guys struggle with motivation? Because I do. I really do. Oh boy. I wanted to sit here and talk about something that I think everyone struggles with. It's a big, I feel like motivation is usually just a big mental block that we give ourselves. Or I guess what I mean is like lack of motivation is a big mental block we give ourselves. Imagine, if you would, if every single day of your life you were motivated to do whatever the fuck you want. And you did that shit. You did all the stuff that you've ever wanted to do. Every day of your life, you're like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do this. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this. And you go out and you do that stuff. That would be crazy. But I don't think that's physically possible. Everyone has something they struggle with. Even the most privileged people have something they struggle with. Just like this guy struggles with breathing now that I fucking axed him in the face. But yeah, everyone has something they struggle with, and I think for me a big block, a big hunk of or chunk of blech for me is struggling to find any sort of motivation to do anything. I haven't really been feeling that as of recently, and I think I know why. And that's kind of what I want to get at, but at the same time, like, I kind of want to explain, I guess, in terms of not being motivated where my headspace used to be. Because we're only talking, this is a very short moment in time where I've been like trying to be on it with everything, and I've been doing pretty good. Before, it was basically lack of motivation coming from basically just being so depressed all the goddamn time. And I do want to do a video on depression because I think that needs its own separate video, because I could go on for so long. Might have to make multiple parts if we're gonna talk about depression. But like a big reason as to why I feel like I wasn't motivated or haven't been motivated for the longest time is because of feeling depressed and feeling negative about myself and like not really even trying. Which is one of the reasons why I made the last video on this channel. I wanted to make something else before putting out another one of these late night videos, right? The thing with that is that the video creating process is a bit slow for me at the moment for like all the bigger projects I'm working on, because I kind of don't know what I'm doing, so I do apologize for that. So maybe like the first 3 or 4 videos on, like, you know, in this era of the you know, the K-Bill is gonna be these types of videos, and I hope you guys like these videos because I like making them. Like, depression would often hold me back from being motivated. I let it consume me to a point where the only thing I could do, and this is what pulled me out of this episode, to find the motivation to get out of it, because I was actually being motivated in other ways for doing other things, like losing weight. I was feeling pretty good about that. I still am feeling pretty good about that. But it was basically just the diet and exercise was the only thing I was keeping up with. Everything else, like streaming and like even like showering and things like that, just basic things or things that I should be doing nearly daily, I just wasn't doing. And the only type of thing that could get me out of that dark zone was myself. So I found that in that dark place, the way that I got my motivation back was by seeking help from my friends. The whole thing in the last video of me being like, I need you guys to hold me accountable, that's what keeps me motivated. I am very bad at self-motivation. And you know what? And I know that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. If you feel like because you can't sit there and motivate yourself and pick yourself up off the ground constantly, that doesn't make you weak. That doesn't make you a loser. That doesn't make you useless. It just makes you a person. There are plenty of people who can find that deep within themselves and do what they do every day without really needing help. And that's pretty cool. But even those people need help sometimes. And for people like myself who kind of need help from others more often than not, that's not a problem. I don't see that as an issue. I only see that as an issue when you let the negative consume you, like I let it consume me. But you know, let me tell you guys the thing that I was thinking to myself when I finally decided I'm gonna stream more again, I'm gonna create more videos again, I'm gonna do all this shit, and I'm gonna keep myself to it, and I'm gonna tell everyone to help me keep myself to it. The mentality that I was thinking in my head was that, you know, life goes on. Sun don't stop for nobody. Every single day, sun's gonna be up. Time doesn't stop for you just because you're feeling down, you know? And I felt like hearing it from someone else made it seem like an attack, made it seem like they were just trying to hurt me or call me lazy or some other thing like that. But then really thinking about it and thinking to myself that statement is correct. That was the thing that I needed. I just needed to hear it genuinely in my own head for it to get through to me. But I don't think I would have had that thought had it not been for someone else trying to tell me the same thing, and then me just kind of having it in my subconscious somewhere. There's just something that made me think that to myself, and I was like, this is so true. I only have so much time left on this earth, and I'm still kind of young. I'm gonna be 26 this month, so maybe closer to 30 than I want to be, but I'm still in my 20s. Even though I'm still kind of young, I don't have all this time in the world to be moping around and doing nothing. So I got to do something. And to be honest, telling myself that I can do these things and having the right people around me that will keep me grounded, that's exactly what I need to stay motivated. For you, whoever it is that's watching this, it might be different. And that's why I think you should look deep within yourself and just try and get to know yourself better. Like what is it that you need from yourself or from others that will continue to drive you every day to do what you want to do or what you need to do? You know, Sometimes I wish that I could just have the opportunity to talk with whoever I wanted to, whether it was someone in history or just, you know, maybe a random person off the street. Like just talk to them whenever I wanted to, pick their brain and understand what keeps that person going, because for everyone is different, and I feel like I want to take all of these perspectives and see what I can learn from them, because I'm just one person. I'm just one guy. One guy who the only thing he wants out of life is like I want to be a guy who gets to a point in his life where his livelihood is content creation. Like, I want to be able to reach so many people that, you know, where money isn't so difficult to come by, but then also the amount of people that can get something positive out of something that I do. Like, it'd just be a lot. or at least something that makes me feel like it's a lot, I guess. Like, I don't know if I'd want to be that type of person who would want to be like super rich, like PewDiePie levels of like fame, I guess. I don't think I'd want that, but I know that I want at least to be able to have a positive impact on enough people that not only does it help them, but it helps me. You know, and even saying that out loud and thinking about it, it brings it around full circle, because that is part of what keeps me motivated. I hate that money has to be a factor in my thoughts when thinking about this shit. So I don't want 6 figures. I couldn't give a damn if I had that much money. If I had enough to just barely scrape by every day of my life doing things like this, that's the only thing that matters to me. Like, I want to be able to do something that I love to do without having to worry so much. I think part of what helps me stay motivated, other than having people around me, is just trying to keep doing positive things for myself that'll make me feel good. Like, even something as simple as like eating a good meal. It's like, wow, that was great. Now I feel like I can do better. Like, recently I've been cooking a lot more, because I've never really been one to cook anything, and now that I've been cooking my own food, it's like, wow, I could do a lot more than I thought I would. And it's like something so fucking simple. Like, everyone should know how to cook in some form, but something that simple that can make me be like, yo, I can fucking do this. Same thing with me exercising and noticing that I'm losing weight. It's like, yo, I can do this. I have more confidence. I can do all these things. And I think that everyone needs that. Everyone needs some hobbies or some things that they enjoy, or anything really that'll keep them going, whether it's like something like I was saying earlier, where you're like, I want to imagine myself in this position and get myself to this point, or like, you know, like someone like your parents or your grandmother, or a friend, a significant other, like, so you're doing all these things for not only yourself but for them too. And I think, like, if someone's out here really struggling, and like, I mean really struggling, and you feel like you have nobody to talk to, the internet is a wonderful place. I have met so many friends just from Twitch. There's online forums and support groups. I used to go on those types of things myself, and I made a friend that I talked to like every day for like a long while. We ended up losing contact with each other. I forget the reason why. Like, for some reason I can't remember, but I was just like, I feel like I can't remember because I was really upset by it, and it hurt me. But it was like some like just having even just one person willing to sit there and talk with me about life and their problems and listen to mine and all that type of stuff. It felt freeing. Everyone needs that. There's so many places you can go, so many people that are willing to listen. A therapist would be a great start, if you ask me. I feel like there's plenty of people that need to see a therapist and are too afraid to, or whatnot. And you know, that type of thing doesn't work for everyone either. I understand that. I recommend it personally. because a lot of therapists will lead you down positive paths. If you want to stay motivated, you need to get the help that you deserve, because we all deserve that. You know what we all don't deserve? Getting killed in Dark Souls to complete bullshit. Hold on. Oh my god. They're all sprinting after me. Oh my god. No. No. Oh, are they behind me still? Please no. Please no. I have no health. I have no health. Please. Yeah, there's so many places that you can get the support that you deserve, and like I said, everyone deserves support of some kind. And if you need that motivation, something or someone or even yourself will be able to help you with that. Just continue to believe. But on that note, I want to end this video with a slight announcement. So I don't really have many ideas for these types of videos for the late night AskBillTV videos. I made an email for people to send me questions that they want to ask and have me answer, or you can send me like a topic idea, or something you just are dying to want me to talk about, or if you're in a certain situation and you want some advice, I would be happy to share my opinion. Oh yeah, I'll put the email in the description. You guys can email it about anything. I will try and get through as many of the shit as I can, assuming that people will actually do it. I know I'm a really small channel. I don't expect many people to email me. I do have some prompts that I wrote down myself that I would to get to, but I'm curious as to what you guys want me to talk about. So instead of putting in the comments below, just send me an email and I will get to it at some point. On that note though, that's going to be the end of this little episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.